Hello everyone, and welcome back to the third episode of Dorm Rooms and Deadlines, where all of us crazy college students attempt not to die from the deadlines and the terrible living conditions in college, and prepare to play D&D. Tonight we have almost everyone. Willow will not be joining us, but that's okay, she's a bum. The party last left off right after meeting the mysterious Madame Eva, who read their fortunes, and they got Irina kidnapped by Strahd. It's fine. So they've decided to head out from the Vistani tents to rescue Irina from the clutches of Strahd von Zarovich. And we're playing in the hall tonight, so there might be a lot of unnecessary background noise. I apologize for that. But we're going to do our best to make do with what we have. And with that, let's get started. So, what are you guys doing?
Remind me where we are.
Yeah.
You guys are outside of the Vistani tents. You've just finished getting the Taraka reading from Madame Eva, and are now deciding to go out after Irina. I have a map here. I'll hold it up for the party to see, because we're playing in the hallway and we can't lay it down on the floor. So you guys are currently right here.
Okay. Oh, and
And which way was she kidnapped?
You're going this way, because you have the map from Ismark.
oh, we go towards the bridge.
Yes, you go towards the bridge.
Okay, we go towards the bridge.
Okay, you're gonna go towards the bridge.
Something's on the bridge.
Oy. Towards the bridge. Alright. So, you follow the river to the base of a canyon, at the far end of which is a great waterfall, spilling down into a pool below. Billowing puffs of mist come rushing out from this roaring waterfall as it hits the rocks below. And a great stone bridge spans the canyon, nearly 1,000 feet overhead.
Are there any less scary bridges?
None that you can see, and the water appears to be running swiftly, and it seems very cold from the mist that is currently beating against your faces.
Cuckoo, you can fly, right?
No. Oh.
You try.
You're a bird that can't fly?
I mean, you should go look at the bridge. You should go look at... Someone should go check the bridge out.
Yeah, I can go check out the bridge.
Someone, not me. Because, like, if I'm going to get all that humidity in my hair, I want it to be for a good, solid bridge.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's a valid reason. Okay, so, Cuckoo, you want to check out the bridge?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me an investigation check. What exactly are you looking for? So you'd roll your d20 plus investigation.
Okay. What am I looking for? I guess...
Scoot down, guys.
Any
Not
signs of movement or any suspicious-looking objects.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Alright, so... That was a 3 on the d20.
Okay.
And where's investigation?
It should be in your skills. It should be between something and something. I don't have an example with me right now, so I can't.
Okay, 4.
For total or plus 4?
Oh, yeah, yeah, plus 4.
Okay, plus 4? So that's 7?
Yep.
Okay. So you walk up to this bridge, and there's mist flying around. It's cold. Your feathers are getting soaked. You're not very happy. You hop up to the bridge. You sort of peck at it. You sniff it. There's lichen and moss sort of in the cracks of the bridge. It seems sturdy. It seems solid. Nothing seems necessarily out of place. There's 2 glass-encased torches on either side. One of them is cracked slightly. In case someone was going to be traveling at night, it appears that these would have been lit and would sort of show where the bridge is. But one of them is cracked and currently filled partially with water. The other one appears to be intact. You can see the other end of the bridge from where you are standing, and it appears to be solid.
Just one across.
Does Cuckoo tell us these things? Cuckoo, how does... All good?
All
Okay.
good.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay,
go.
we can
Alright.
go across the bridge.
Alright, yeah, you cross the bridge. It's a little slick. You guys slip a couple of times. It's not too bad. You make it across without incident, which is nice, especially after all of the shenanigans in Barovia. And as you continue to walk, you notice notice that there's starting to become an incline in the path. It goes from being sort of like a plains, grassy sort of area to more of a mountainous region. Even here in the mountains, though...
Have fun, you guys. I just was like so intrigued.
You're good.
So,
Even here in the mountains, the fog that seems to encapsulate Barovia still reaches up with tendrils almost like fingers hugging the sides of the cliff. It hugs at your feet as you walk past. It's almost like soup. It's nasty. It's a dirt road, and up ahead, you notice it splits into two paths.
Oh, no.
However, before you can make a decision on which path to take, you hear the sounds of a carriage. You hear squeaking of wheels. You hear the clopping of the hooves in the dirt. And from the rightmost path, don't laugh at me using my hands. From the rightmost path, you see, coming through the mist, slowly materializing, is a coach with horses. They're black horses. They have two black sconces on either side, lit with a slight yellow flickering light, and a black swathed carriage, almost like a hearse, that is coming towards you gradually. It comes to a stop at the crossroads, maybe 20 feet or so in front of you, and the door swings open. There is no coachman, there are no footmen, and there is no one inside.
burn it.
No, don't burn it. I board the carriage.
No,
I'm in the driver's seat.
Okay.
No!
Okay.
Melanthios, what are you saying?
Melanthios, seeing this, walks up and sort of looks the carriage up and down. It appears sturdily. It appears like it belongs to someone wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
You mount the carriage, you climb up, you pull yourself into the driver's seat, you pick up the reins. Horses don't move. They don't really seem to acknowledge that you're there.
Well, at least it matches my outfit.
And your personality.
Yes.
It's black. Black goes with everything.
Excuse me.
Melanthios, why are you interested in this? Is it just wealth? Or
Do you know how much faster we could get places with this carriage?
You realize it's
The
probably
horses. Listen, it's gonna work.
it looks haunted. This thing came out of the mist by itself.
I do a perception check to see, like, information about the horses.
That would be insight. You can insight the horses.
Okay.
I can't believe I just said that.
What do I roll?
D20 plus your insight.
You were not a person.
My insight is 0.
I heard a horse.
But I rolled a
I
17.
can repeat that.
So,
Alright, after talking to the horses.
oh yes. So
Oh, yeah.
for insight, she rolled a 17. And the horses don't appear malicious. They appear to be following orders of some kind.
Oh.
You're not sure whose. But they don't appear malevolent, but they also look like they don't give a crap about you. So,
Does anyone have the note that Strahd left when he took Irina?
I can read it again, because I think that that's the same place that the notes from Eva are, and I looked in there and I couldn't find them. So I'll just read it to you. My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle, so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich.
Hey, what if he sent the carriage?
That's what I think he must have.
Or,
Yeah.
what if we killed the horses and then you reanimated them and to our bidding?
That's a valid idea.
Yeah, all my ideas are valid.
But I don't think we're going to be harmed because he said it'll be safe.
Until we get there. You know, that's
By the
the
way-
key point. We'll be safe until we get there.
Do we have a
It could
plan?
be a getaway.
Do we have a
needed
plan,
it.
guys? Oh yeah, we can kill
The
them
horses take
afterwards.
away from him.
Yes. We know he has some kind of relationship with animals, though, because of the bats. What if he gets really ticked off and we killed his horses?
Okay, let's not kill them yet. Not
Aw,
yet.
animal lover.
We don't even have a druid in the party.
What was our plan, by the way, what's our plan when we get there?
Someone's going to dress up.
I mean, that's me, obviously, and you're all my servants. But, like, beyond that.
I did not agree to this plan.
I don't think you were there for that plan. You have no say.
It's still in the works. So.
We'll just play by ear. Okay, get in the carriage, guys.
No, what?
It'll be nice.
Are the horses alive?
Are the what?
The horse is alive.
Yes,
They appear to be.
Okay.
I think.
Do you want to kill the horses?
No.
I'm just wondering.
Luke's, you look like you want to kill the horses.
I just think it's really.
I think they should be our getaway horses.
It is kind of creative.
I can't believe these people are actually going with my idea.
Oh my gosh! What if we did that?
Okay.
I have to
think
look this
we
up.
would have maybe a problem.
Okay,
there.
but get in the carriage first.
And then kill
and-
the horses.
No, like, see if the horses take us there, but if they don't, then we'll kill them.
It's probably gonna take us there.
But also, if we reanimate them, that would be using up one of our spell slots, and if we need that later
That's
to actually
true.
survive.
That's true.
You guys also all are very low on health. You have not taken a long rest yet.
Oh.
Can we sleep in the
Including me?
carriage?
You should be fine because we're just going to assume that you were, like, doing that funny, like, frozen in time PC staring off into the distance thing. So,
Okay.
so yeah, you're fine, but everyone else hasn't. Everyone else is pretty beat up.
Let's all get in the carriage and hope the horses go and take a nap.
Oh, that's good.
Or take a nap and then get into the carriage. You know? So we're not asleep by the time we get there.
Fine.
I don't really want to sleep in the middle of the woods. I'd rather do it in the carriage. Honestly.
Yeah.
The carriage is gonna move.
Okay, well,
Fine.
Melanthios lays down in the seat,
Okay.
goes to sleep.
Okay. Melanthios takes a nap.
Beauty sleep.
Is anyone in the driver's spot?
Melanthios is.
Driver's spot.
Oh.
Now taking a nap.
Melanthios is taking a nap in the driver's seat, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is slightly more dangerous than taking a nap in the carriage, but it's okay. We marked it down.
Okay, so Luke climbs in the carriage part.
Okay.
And falls asleep on the bench.
Okay.
I gotta go in too. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm a little nervous about just leaving Melanthios out there to fend for himself.
He's the big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, so I'm getting in.
Okay, I reluctantly and hesitantly get in
Okay.
and sit down.
As soon as the tip of your tail flicks inside of the carriage, you hear the door close, lock,
I know!
and the horses begin to move.
I knew it.
They turn around.
We're all gonna die. It's fine.
Are there windows in the carriage?
They're currently covered with black shrouds. They appear to be made of thick velvet. Very nice. But they're not currently open. They're closed. And as you feel the carriage jolt, and then it starts to move. You feel it turn slightly. You sense that it's being turned around, and the horses begin down the path that they came.
I'm asleep.
I'm the only one awake.
I am also
And I am
asleep.
freaking out.
You
I haven't fallen asleep
yet. I'm
Yeah.
still awake.
Can I pull the curtains back so I can see the landscape?
Yeah, you can. You pull open the curtains, and it's dreary. You notice that the fog is getting thicker. You can still see the trees around you, but instead of them looking more like trees, they look more like ghosts or skeletons sort of reaching out towards the carriage.
He's not helping.
Sometimes you can catch the glance of a wolf or some other such creature. You see the glint of their eyes before they run off again.
Not me.
Not Luke is passed out on the bench and could not be happier.
Everyone's passed out except me. In the haunted carriage.
But it's good, because you're like a guardian.
I'm not.
You're watching, at least.
Akira doesn't want to be a hero. Akira never
I'm
asked
not a
for
hero.
this.
Okay.
And it continues going. And the path is very winding. It winds up and down. You notice that you're going further and further into the mountains. And it takes about an hour. You guys all take an actual long rest there. Am I that dull?
I need to sleep, okay?
You know what? It's fine.
Can I have long rest, though?
No, because it doesn't take 8 hours to get there.
Uh-huh.
You guys get a short rest.
Short rest.
So you guys can use your hit dice.
somehow?
You guys can use your hit dice if you want to.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
What about you?
No, I didn't take a nap. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
silently freaking out.
after winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare out at you from their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open, and a rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors. And the carriage door swings open.
I go inside the carriage and I do like a really quick outfit change into my fabulous clothing.
We're in the
Melanthios doesn't care.
I'm fabulous, okay?
I guess I'm still sleeping. So you're gonna have to wake me up.
So Melanthios just like strips in front of Akira to do a quick change.
Whoops.
Why would you do that to me?
Welcome to D&D,
I look
everybody.
amazing, what can I say?
Okay, that's fun. Okay, so you change into your fabulous garments.
Yep.
You look pretty dang snazzy for someone in Barovia. You are impressed with yourself.
I wake up loose.
And I'm like, oh, have you stopped?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, guys. and I like address the audience. Okay, we are here now. It is time for your A game. I am. Gosh, I'm the like landlord or something. What should I call myself? I'm gonna be
Melanthios.
Akira.
Okay, I'll call myself Melanthios, but I'm like.
Oh, you mean like fake names?
Like what is my title? I gotta sound impressive.
I have a feeling he knows who we are. Okay.
Oh well, what was the name of that like house and land area?
The Durst family?
Yeah, is that the one that I'm the landlord of?
The one that you stole the one that you stole the deed to? Yes.
Yes. I'll say I'm the Durst
Illegally.
family
Landlord?
estate manager.
Estate manager. Okay.
Okay, and these are my servants. My trusty servants.
My trusty servants.
Why am I feeling that's not gonna hold at all?
I'm literally
I
their
love
estate
that
manager. I was
Will-
paid and everything.
Yeah, I love the fact that family will actually, the land estate actually are coming back to be used.
I know.
That's great.
I know. Okay. And then I get out of the carriage.
Wait, that's it? That's all the plan?
Nothing about saving
I
Irina.
step back
Nothing.
Did you have a
Wait a
suggestion?
minute,
Now are we rescuing somebody?
Yeah,
perhaps?
we're going in being master and servants. That's your plan.
Okay, this is the plan.
More detail, please.
We're
We're here to rescue a girl.
We find the girl.
Alright. How?
I tell Strahd that the girl's family, I tell him that, I'm just trying to satisfy the family so that they know she's safe, and I just like a picture. Wait, we don't have pictures.
Sketch.
A sketch.
A sketch.
I like a live sketch of her.
A live sketch 5 hours later.
And that way I can send it back to her family.
Painting from life.
And we can repair the relationships in the community, and it's beneficial for Strahd. It's beneficial for me. It's just a business thing. Meanwhile, once we find where she is to sketch her, who wants to be the sketch artist? How about you? Since you're like
You
the
know,
most
paper?
functioning human.
Do you have parchment in your inventory?
Oh,
Parchment would work.
do
Parchment
I?
and a pen.
I don't think I have a pen.
Oh, well, rip. There goes that idea.
I have a
I have a
pen
hag's
knife.
finger.
How do you
I have
find-
a hag finger. That could be a pen. I mean, passes a pen.
I have a scroll.
I have parchment and I have ink.
You don't have a pen?
I'm looking.
equipment? You could
Oh,
use the
gosh.
hag finger as a pen.
Oh, I have a quill pen. I have a quill pen.
Okay.
Okay,
I
Thank you.
give you the quill pen and the parchment and I hand it and I say, don't burn this.
Don't burn this.
Don't do it.
Burn the sticky!
Cuckoo. We need to learn about appropriateness.
Oh, yeah! Stick in front of me.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, so you sketch, and that way I'll distract Strahd with my wonders. Charm. Yes. While you guys are escaping. Oh! Don't leave without me, also. Once you get her out, come back for me.
Did you hear him say something? I think he was done.
Wow.
I think he was done.
Yeah. I make little voodoo dolls. I like rapidly make voodoo dolls of each of you so they're intimidated and don't leave without me.
What?
I don't really do that. I don't really do that.
Where do you get the materials for that?
How do you do it so quickly?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
If you had prestidigitation, you could,
Oh
technically.
my gosh.
Just create like a tiny little voodoo doll of each
Okay.
of them.
Question about the plan.
Yes.
If we escape with the girl, how do you
Get out.
Oh.
without Strahd being suspicious?
Leave somebody with me. And
But then what?
Rule number
Have
one,
someone come-
never split the party. What are we doing? Splitting the party.
I mean,
No, I'm not telling you not to. I'm just making a
we
joke.
have to be sneaky.
Yeah, we really shouldn't leave Melanthios alone because we know
Because
how that went.
Melanthios
Okay,
dies.
evidently, since I'm the artist, one of you two will have to stay with him.
I'll stay with him.
Not sure how safe that makes me feel, but okay.
Well, or should you come with me because, you know, you guys, do you have stealth?
Yeah, she's a rogue. She does. She's good at that.
Yes.
We need someone sneaky.
Yeah.
If we're gonna sneak her
That's
out.
Mhm.
I'm not.
Wait, why are we making you the artist again?
I've been wondering that, but you know.
Because she's the only one with functioning hands, other than you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what kind of hands do you have?
She has like claw fingers.
Okay,
She's a bird.
claw fingers. Yeah.
Like imagine a bird's foot, but it's hands.
You
Okay.
have paws.
Yeah. Kind of clawy hands.
I'm the artist.
I'm the.
If I don't burn the paper first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And as she says that, the tip of the parchment starts to curl and smoke ever so slightly.
Oh no.
I do have expert forgery. Could that apply to?
That would be more like if Melanthios wanted documents stating that he was the landlord, then you could do that.
Oh.
But to actually draw, that's something
Okay.
else.
Okay. So Cuckoo goes with me.
Yep. And Luke goes with me.
Okay. And if we
I have
get
a
her
feeling
out,
I'm
which
never
I'm
gonna
not.
see you again.
That's helpful.
Oh yeah, also Luke has all those reanimate spells, so we're good.
Oh,
We're good.
That's your real plan.
Everything will be fine.
Tune in next session to see Luke's and all of his puppet party members who are corpses.
Oh man. Okay.
His corpseified party members that he has revived through animate.
We will be here, but in a different form.
Oh my.
I don't want to be a zombie.
I don't want to be a zombie. No one ever does. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so we just find a way out, and I'm not quite sure how. How do you and Pause here get out?
You would
That's
pause
a good
here.
question. What if we made a zip line?
But I mean, like, leave Strahd. You just casually zip lines out. We send you a paper airplane with a message, hey, we made it. You just get up and walk out through the front door.
Yeah,
With a
but
zip
it's
line.
not very good. If we made a zip line, we could literally just sit there and we'd all fall to our deaths. So let's not.
Wow.
Oh yeah, over a giant chasm. I forgot that detail.
Does anybody have any like magical teleportation spells?
I don't think I have anything like teleportation.
Wait, what stuff do I have?
You tell me.
Oh my gosh.
I do have disguise self.
Huh, you could do that if you didn't feel like looking like a tiefling.
I don't think that has any negative consequences, would it?
Not looking like a tiefling?
Yeah, in this weird place.
I mean, I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not Strahd is okay with tieflings.
Okay.
Vampire is racist against demons. That sounds like every anime ever.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. Vampire is racist against demons and it escalates really quickly.
Truth.
Tune in next week to see this show as an anime.
Please. Okay, so I don't think. Can I use mage hand?
You can. That's a thing you can do.
I have minor illusion.
Hmm.
Oh, that could be interesting.
I have
can
a
use it to unlock doors.
spell for sending a message.
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
I can say meet us all here, and we can all go out together so that we are in a band once again.
I wonder what my. Yes, that's a
I
good
could
idea.
reply to you, and you're gonna be. Yeah.
The way that sending works is, or message, is if she sends a message, you can reply to the message and then the spell ends.
Oh, sweet.
So it's like 2 one-sentence
So
exchanges.
I could be like, "Where are you?" And you say,
LOL.
"We're here."
LOL. Where are you? LOL. I hate you all so much.
I'll just be a mom trying
Yes!
to figure out a text.
Yes.
Then it takes me forever to reply. Cause
No.
And then end up sending an emoji.
Yes.
Don't know how you send an emoji, but you managed to send an emoji. Like, she just sends flowers and stars, and you're like, what does this mean? Like, Akira, I don't understand you when you speak in faces.
How can I use my minor illusion to escape? I could make like the sound of Irina in some other room, so he thinks she's still there.
Okay.
Do that.
Can you use it to get away?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know how I would do that, but like that way I'll just be like, oh, la la la, everything's fine.
La la la.
Time for me to leave.
I can use a magic hand to manipulate objects about 30 feet away.
You can knock a vase over. Oh.
I don't know.
I don't want to be indebted in that capacity.
Oh my
to
god.
Strahd.
It is an anime now. Breaks vase.
You're right.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
I hate all of you. We turned Barovia into a high school. High school Barovia would be terrifying.
Oh my goodness.
Strahd is like that emo kid that no one really understands.
Yep.
And he writes like dark poetry and always wears black.
I'm just
Yes.
actual Tamaki.
And you are!
And it's a boarding school, and Krez gets one of the doors.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes! Ah! Okay.
Alright, guys.
Let's go. Hiccups! Stop!
So, what are you guys doing?
I think we're ready to go in. I think we have a good plan-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know things are going to go wrong, so this plan is
Someone's
tentative.
probably going
You
to
are
die.
planning this.
Only because I am apparently the only one in the party with any brains, you know.
Excuse me, I was asking the questions. You were about to go in with mastering service, period. We're good.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. Alright. You good?
I'm kind of getting impatient of all this sitting around talking and not doing anything, so I just start walking toward it.
I follow.
You might want to go first, Master.
Yeah. I run ahead a little bit.
Okay. We know what we're doing.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Alright.
I can dream.
I can dream.
That's all the is.
Using your imagination.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, you guys go in. Castle Ravenloft. Ha 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 ha. So, as you enter, the ornate outer doors of the castle lead into a very large, very spacious opening. It appears to be not mud room, but it's not a living room either. It's a very in-betweener hallway. There are beautiful tapestries on the walls. The stone is chiseled well. It's a very well-constructed building. It's very beautiful to look at. And as you enter, you see a pair of doors in front of you, just as beautiful as the doors that you walked through. And all of a sudden, they swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
Aww. Why is there an organ?
I don't know.
I continue on.
Alright, you walk in.
Come on, my servants.
This seems
Don't
very
push it.
welcoming so far.
I think he's a good host.
Fan of the odd, probably.
Yes! Strahd just violently plays the organ. Plot twist, Strahd is the Phantom.
My name is Christy.
Oh my gosh, that is creepily accurate!
I know!
I don't like this game anymore, I quit. Okay. So, as you enter, you are immediately drawn to the sight of 3 beautiful crystal chandeliers hanging above you. They magnificently illuminate the chamber. There are pillars of stone carved into statues that appear to be holding up the ceiling very elegantly. They're very graceful. And the walls are made of white marble. In the center of the room, there's a long, heavy table, but with a very fine white satin tablecloth. The table is laden with delicious foods. You can see there are several roast pigs, there are savory sauces and sweet fruits. There are roots and herbs and vegetables all lining the tables. They are all roasted and smell magnificent. And there are places set for you, each with its own delicate china and silver, and at each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid that smells delicate and quite tantalizing. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ, and the origin of the music you heard previously. Its pipes blare a thunderous melody that speak in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops as you enter, and a deep silence falls over the dining hall. He turns towards you. Welcome, treasured guests.
Welcome to Barovia!
Ah, I see you remember. Wonderful to see your tail feathers have grown back, little friend.
Oh.
Please, and he gestures to the table. Have a seat. I hope your beak is not too sharp for the crystals that has been set forth for you.
Lux immediately sits
like
down.
This guy right now.
Hello, I am Melanthios, and these are my servants. Thank you for your invitation. So very kind.
It is my pleasure. Castle Ravenloft does not receive many guests.
Yes, I heard you had a recent guest, some girl from Barovia, Irina or something?
Irina. I am not familiar with the name, but Ravenloft does not get many guests.
Perhaps it is only hearsay.
Perhaps.
Do
Why
you-
do you ask?
Oh, just because some people are worried about her back where I'm from. Naturally, it's a bit bothersome, but they want like a sketch of her so that they know she's well. So if you do know anything about where she might be, so we could get that, I think that would be good. It'd be beneficial to both of us. I would get them off my back. You could have a copy of the sketch.
It is dangerous to travel alone in Barovia. Perhaps your friend was taken by the wolves. And he turns and stares directly at Luke's.
No, my servant is quite tame.
I am well.
I scribbled that
Okay. I don't know if that's a compliment.
I am well versed in animal handling.
I trust that you were well cared for in the carriage. My horses know their way home.
Oh yes, it was delightful. I'm not as posh as what I normally travel in.
Of
But-
course not.
I mean,
can see
it
you're
was
a
nice.
man of refined taste.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Partake of anything here.
Melanthios smiles so much.
And do not forget, you are free, of course, to admire the castle.
Oh, how lovely. Akira, maybe you could go around and take a couple sketches of the finest bits of the castle and such for my portfolio.
As you wish.
That well-timed thing, though.
And I get up,
Okay.
cautiously walk away, kind of like, okay.
Don't forget to bring Cuckoo.
Ooh, you better follow.
Yeah, you just referenced to me. You want to address as well? Best. Okay. So, is Cuckoo coming with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you were following. Okay,
Oh, I
so-
assumed you needed your sketch assistant.
The entire time that this is happening, Strahd has
Where is-
he has a very condescending smile on his face. You can see the tips of his fangs as he stands there smiling. He's very lazily reclined on the side of the organ now. It's almost like a Jane Austen novel when like the man stands in the mantle and like
Oh my
leans.
gosh.
Like that's kind of what he's doing, but in like a creepy vampire kind of way. And he watches and he goes, "Be careful and have fun."
Thank you.
The rest of you,
At least.
please. Please partake, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Do you have like a map of the castle or something?
I do have a map of the castle, but you guys don't have a map of the castle.
Okay. But I don't know what I'm looking at. Where am I?
Okay, 1 second. Alright, so Akira.
Is there like a side door?
Akira and Cuckoo. As the pair of you walk towards the door, a sudden change comes over Strahd's expression. His eyes flash.
Are we looking at him?
Are you? They are. So even if you
Okay.
don't see it, they do. His eyes flash, and suddenly he disappears with a mocking laugh that rings through the chamber. And you hear the sounds of doors slamming, one after another. Boom, boom, boom in the chamber. It echoes throughout the entire cavern that you're standing in. And you can hear an of the portcullis being slowly lowered.
I
You can't-
jump in the air and start making the bat noises.
And the torches go out.
Can I just...
As soon as the torches go out, Akira almost reflexively flicks her wrist and they all immediately poof, burst back to life. There is no sign of your host. There is no sign of the food.
No food.
That's what we're all distraught about.
The mocking laughter still rings through the chamber before finally slowly dissipating in echoes.
I'm still just softly making the bat noises, just looking around.
Cuckoo's almost like that bird purr that they sometimes do. He's doing it to himself as he looks around, and his feathers are all fluffed up around his throat as he just sort of awkwardly makes this bat trilling noise.
Wow. We're stuck.
No, you're not stuck.
What? I thought you said the door closed.
You heard doors closing.
Oh. Oh, that was quite odd.
Actually, I don't know if she was there for the whole movie.
That was quite odd. So you guys...
Melanthios, it seems fine, but Luke's is like so depressed over the lack of food now.
Oh, poor
It's probably poisoned anyway.
Sure.
So,
I don't know.
the room that you guys are currently in, there is a floor-to-ceiling organ on one side of the room. There's the long table with the candles and torches along the walls. and there is one doorway on the opposite end of the organ, and that's the doorway that you came in through.
Is that the only door?
To this room, yes.
Okay.
There are other doors in the castle, but that door is the door that you came through to go in. So there was an anteroom. You came in through the gate. There's an anteroom. Then you came in through the doors that opened, which was into the room with the organ. There was another door in that anteroom.
Okay.
But because those doors opened, you immediately went into that one.
Well, I go into the anteroom.
Okay, you go into the anteroom. Where are my notes? Cries. K7.
That's there. Where is it? Ah! I can't find it on the map. Cries. There it is. K7. Okay.
So you go. Okay. Yes. This doorway. You go into this other room.
Mhm.
Alright, there's a set of double doors. They're to the west. They look like they lead to an exit of the castle if you go through that area. And overhead, there's a vaulted foyer almost. And there are 4 statues of dragons. Their eyes flicker in the light as you approach.
Are the eyes like, is there like a flame behind there, or is it like a gem?
There's firelight in the chamber,
Okay.
and their eyes flicker as, literally Akira is just on fire right now. Like, no one knows really why. She just sort of emanates flame sometimes. It's kind of like other people with perfume,
Wow.
but it's her with fire.
Melanthios was perfume.
Not cologne, perfume.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. So, in this other room that I'm now in, there's a door that's an exit out.
Yes.
And the door to the room with the table. Is there any other doors?
I don't know what to do anymore. I was gonna just hang around the Strahd the whole time
I know.
and just be classy.
And just be
And
classy.
eat good food.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
know what your plan was.
Yeah.
I don't think he feels
Squint said this.
bad.
No.
I tried.
You tried really hard.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, to the other side, you can see another opening. It's also lit with torches, or it was, before the wind came through and put them all out, but it's easy. Flick of a wrist, you ignite them all again. This is another arched hallway. It's very beautiful. It goes about 20 feet, and it ends in a spiral staircase that goes both up and down. And next to the hallway, there's a suit of armor. It's very beautiful, very well cared for, and it stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, the double doors hang slightly open, and that is the doors that are hanging open are the doors from which you came, that lead to the dining hall.
So this is like, oh.
So there's 2 directions. You came out of the dining hall. You went into the castle.
Okay.
Then you went into the doorway with the dining hall.
Okay.
Then you came out of the doorway with the dining hall. And directly across from you, there was the area with the dragons. And then to your right is the hallway with the staircase. I have a map for this.
Are we locked in the castle?
You notice that the main door is now shut, yes.
Yeah,
It's locked.
figures.
It's shut. So see, you came in through here.
Okay.
You went in here.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the
There's
stairway.
a corner.
This is the stairway. This is the room with the dragons.
Okay. It's probably one. No. I need to get.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm so
We're like, we had nowhere else to go. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to the room of the dragons. You guys coming?
I follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing else to do. Still making bat noises.
Cuckoo like doesn't follow him and is just obsessed suddenly. Like at first he was concerned and he was making the bat noises, but now he's just enraptured with the fact that he can in fact make bat noises. So now he's just making bat noises for the sake of making bat noises.
I was making horse noises not too long ago. Okay. The room of the dragon.
All right.
I guess we still look for the girl,
Yes, we
Yeah.
should look for her.
even though we're trapped in here and he's probably watching us.
I mean, she has to be in here somewhere.
Does she?
As you walk through this area, you realize that it leads back to the main doors. And in addition to the dragons at the one end, you see gargoyles on the other. Again, similar to the outside, with the very macabre sort of grins glaring down at you as you walk past. The doors appear to be shut and locked, and there does not appear to be any way up or down from this area. However, you did see a staircase in the other area.
The other area.
Yes, across from where the dragons were, there was a hallway with a staircase.
Okay.
We need to find a way to a different area. We need to take that staircase. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
I go up the staircase.
Someone should do a perception check first.
Okay,
Oh.
fine.
My perception is 3.
See, this is why we have multiple people. My perception is 5.
Okay.
My perception is 1. So it's
My
not me.
perception is 2.
Okay, so I do the check.
Okay.
Um,
Then if you want, one of you can assist to give her an advantage too.
do what?
We can
Oh,
assist.
If one of you
Okay.
wanted to assist and give him advantage, you could. Does anybody want to do that?
Someone had
Sure.
a-
Yeah, I have 3.
3.
No, you don't roll. She gets to roll twice and take the higher.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll it.
What's that? I can see it's so dark. 6.
Okay, roll again.
Okay.
Roll again. Roll again.
Let's hope. I keep rolling it over. 4. No, wait. 7. Okay.
So 12, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, 6 plus 7 is 13.
I thought yours was 5.
Yeah, that was
Five.
5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 5.
Okay. So you guys are going down the stairway area?
Yes.
Nothing seems out of place in the hallway. It's cold. Was dark until Akira relit the torches. Snaps her fingers. It's easy enough. Nothing really seems amiss, other than the fact that Strahd vanished
Mm-hmm.
suddenly in front of you.
Let's go up.
You're going up?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going first.
I'm feeling confident, so I go first.
I'll go second.
I'll go 3rd.
Okay.
All right.
Cuckoo is outside.
This leads into area 30. Okay. You go up the stairs. They're winding staircase. It's very long. It takes you guys maybe 5 or 10 minutes to get all the way up them. Which means... Okay. You guys walk up the stairs and you come to a set of closed double doors. They're very ornate. They're gorgeously decorated. And for a moment, you're almost taken back to Death House and the beautiful carvings that had aligned the walls and doors.
And I immediately look at all the doorways and make sure there are no spinning propellers.
They appear safe. For now.
Okay, and I go up there and try the door to handle.
Wait, can you do that for pause?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
don't
just,
know your capabilities.
I just do that.
I think a paw can work with that.
She has no thumbs. That's not how.
You have the
I-
velociraptors and they can open doors.
And I have claws, so at least those can kind of push it.
Okay. Can open the door.
The door's open. You push it open.
As you walk in, you're immediately assaulted with the scent of dust. It's so stale in here. This air has been breathed for a while, and there have been no windows opened. You walk in, and you see thickly coated books and scrolls piled up along the walls, all covered in dust. There are more scrolls and books scattered along the floor. They're piled up against the wall. They're on bookshelves. They're on tables. They're everywhere. There's at least a quarter inch, if not more, dust on all of these. They all look completely gray. There are also 4 heavy wooden chests set with very sturdy-looking locks. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk, and a figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling.
Oh man, Melanthios has a panic attack because he really wants to read and he really wants to bust open the treasure chests and he also really wants to pull the rope and he just doesn't know what to do. And he starts in 3 directions at once and he kind of just trips.
Oh, he kind of just tripped.
Melanthios just, what? Face plants. There's an enormous cloud of dust that rises for an instant and then settles over Melanthios.
Wait, when you said figure crouches over the desk, did you say that mean that someone was there?
Yes, there is a very short, wizened-looking man sitting at the desk.
So,
and
is there
he's
dust all through your hair now, Melanthios?
Maybe.
And he's writing, or he appeared to be writing. The quill pen that he's using doesn't have any ink in it. But he doesn't seem to care.
And he's just ignoring us. Okay.
Yep, he doesn't... he almost glanced up, gave you a cursory look, shook his head, went right back to writing.
I start picking locks.
I thought I was
Okay.
just scolded like a child.
And we don't even acknowledge this person.
Well, I'm looking at him.
See, I believe in the non-interaction principle. If we don't bother him, he won't bother us.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe.
Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
12
No.
and my
Plus your
proficiency is
sorcerer.
6.
3, so 9. So 12 plus 9 is 21? Sure. I don't think that's how math works. 21? Sure. Lock clicks. And you hear the ting as it unlocks. And Melanthios is overjoyed. The lock sort of swings open and let me see which one you open.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
No, there's treasure.
You find 10,000 copper pieces.
Wow.
Dang right I do.
Okay, at that, I run over to another chest.
Go ahead and give me a Thieves' Tools roll. So roll your d20.
Okay, give me just...
10%, Cuckoo.
I know.
Seriously?
Okay, that was a 15.
Okay. Plus your proficiency.
3.
Plus your Thieves' Tools bonus, which scroll down to Thieves' Tools and the number next to it.
1.
Thieves' Tools?
Yeah.
You have a 1 next to Thieves' Tools?
Yeah.
That's odd. Okay. 15. Plus 3, plus 4. No, plus 3, plus 1, 14, 19. Yeah, easy enough. With a quick, deft flick of the wrist, Cuckoo unlocks the second chest, which also contains 10,000 copper pieces.
Whoa.
I know!
Okay,
I
wait.
know.
What's 10% of 10,000? That's 1,000?
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I add an additional 1,000 to my inventory. Thank you, Cuckoo.
So correction, Cuckoo, you received 9,000 copper pieces.
Are there more chests?
There are 2 more chests.
Okay, I'm thinking I want to try out one of those chests too. Because this seems profitable.
Do you have the...
I have a mace.
Okay.
I have a crowbar. Pretty sure.
I mean, if you
Wow.
want to take the mace to it, you can.
I
Nope,
can
I have a
do
hammer.
it. So So.
Give me
20.
Yeah, roll it. Give me a. Give me an attack with the mace. So roll a d20 and add your attack modifier for the mace.
24. No, 22.
Oh, okay. Yeah, easy enough. You bring this mace down on this chest. It smashes open, and you find 1,000 gold.
Hey, can you inform me over the money you didn't get?
Not yet.
There's one more chest.
I'll take it. Can I hit it with a crowbar?
You can. That would be an improvised weapon. You could also use the crowbar to try and open it.
Yeah, I could do that.
But
Okay, I'll do that.
okay. And as you guys are wreaking havoc in this room, and dust is being thrown everywhere. I mean, it's almost as thick as the mist of Barovia at this point. It is just hanging in the air. It's awful. This man doesn't even look up. He doesn't even.
I love this guy.
He doesn't even care. All right. So you go after. Are you trying to use the crowbar to?
Yeah, I want to see if I
Okay.
can, like...
Go ahead and give me a athletics check with advantage. So roll a d20 twice and take the higher of the two numbers.
Oh.
And then add your athletics, the big one.
You said take the highest one?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, wait. 6? Oh, 6.
I think it's 9. Because doesn't it mean when the dot's at the bottom?
That's on the bottom.
Oh, it's 9.
Okay.
And that's 17.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough.
17. Okay. And athletics. It's a negative 1.
16. It's still enough.
Okay.
You, with all of your frail tiefling body, throw all of your weight onto this crowbar, and it's and you actually fall on your stomach because you throw yourself on this crowbar. The chest pops open violently. The lock goes flying off into the distance, and no one knows where it goes. It's just gone.
Wow.
Yes!
And you find in this fourth chest.
Oh no. Of course it's me.
You find 500 platinum pieces, as well as a manual of bodily health.
Wow! Melanthios maybe is doing a sneaky little sleight of hand test on his friends.
Don't you even think about it, Buster.
Just like a slight sleight of hand.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to take not all of their money, but just like a little bit, like a
You
tax.
touch my stuff,
It's the
and you can say
Melanthios
goodbye to your
tax.
hair.
Oh!
Okay, Melanthios goes for Luke's instead.
No!
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand, which would be a d20 plus your sleight of hand. Luke's, you go ahead and roll perception, which is a d20 plus your perception.
Okay. How many platinum pieces did you say that was?
500.
Okay, 12 plus 9, so that's 21.
Okay.
22.
Luke's, all of a sudden, you feel a slight tug at your money pouch, and then suddenly your belt feels lighter, and you notice Melanthios slowly sneaking away.
Do I notice him noticing?
Can I respond?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. I say, excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I believe you have something of mine.
Oh, I pulled out. You mean this?
Yes, and I grab it.
What? I just thought it didn't look very, convincing for the servant to have more money than the master. So,
I actually have less.
do you want our plan to fail, Luke's? Gosh,
I will
I'm just
hide
trying to be
it.
a good friend,
I will hide it.
and this is how you act. I'm so disappointed right now.
You're disappointed, but not at Luke's getting the money back. Alright. And this entire back and forth progresses, and this man is just sitting here, slowly scratching out numbers. Doesn't even look up. He doesn't even care.
Can I, like, go up and, like, replace his pen with a stick?
You can certainly try.
I try.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
I think we're getting past what we were supposed
27.
Yeah, you mean like saving a little girl from being kidnapped in a house that we just got trapped in?
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a natural 3 for his perception. So you, with practiced skill, and
I'm gonna listen.
with practiced skill and almost greased reflexes, you take the pen, replace it with a stick. He keeps right on writing. He doesn't even notice. He thinks that the like bits of lichen and bark that are being left on the paper are the ink suddenly coming back to the pen. He just keeps right on going. Like, you can't even tell if it's because he's so bored that he doesn't even notice, but he just doesn't even care. He just keeps right on going, writing with a stick. And now you have his pen, which is it's a quill pen. Doesn't have any ink in it, but you have a quill pen now.
It's a cool pen.
Yeah.
Nice.
You still want me to draw that kid? Useful.
I already gave you my other quill pen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have a
you
quill pen
did?
again.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
Okay, I finally go up to the guy
Okay.
and I say, "Excuse me, sir. Can you hear me?"
The gaze slowly, ever so slowly, raises from the notes he's been taking up to you.
Do you know anything about if there was a girl here anytime recently?
She's really pretty.
I think I'd know if I saw a pretty girl. Goes back to writing.
Melanthios is so offended.
Pretty girl! I'm the one who should be offended
I mean,
here.
definitely not offended.
I'm the one who should be offended here.
He keeps writing, and you notice now that on his writing wrist, he has a large manacle that seems to be chained to the desk. He just keeps writing.
Why are
He
you
goes-
writing?
The accountant. He very slowly holds up this paper, and he goes, and now I gotta redo all these figures because of you four. And he proceeds to start scratching out lines, redoing them with the stick. He doesn't even,
I almost feel guilty.
almost. Just starts scratching out the figures he's been doing, starts doing them again.
Are there...
I'm personally very confused at why he's like writing on the paper but not, and he doesn't notice. And I kind of peck at the paper a little.
He tries to brush Cuckoo off the desk. Get your bird out of here. Kai yourself.
What are you accounting?
Strahd's finances.
Is he rich?
What do you think?
Probably.
It's a castle.
Why does he
I
have
own a
you as a
windmill.
prisoner?
Are you really a prisoner?
Eh.
What happened?
There are spooks in here. If I look like I'm not doing anything, they don't bother me. I don't bother them. He seems to realize that he's holding a stick that he's been gesturing with. He was sort of gesturing back and forth with it, and then he just sort of looks at it. And he gets this look of frustration in his eyes. He goes, Opens the desk, pulls out another pen.
I love this guy.
This guy's the best. Do you know of any beautiful master bedrooms with like curtains and mirrors and things where a beautiful young, like, if you had a beautiful young lady, you would put them there?
You had a beautiful
Poor Akira.
Well, if you're looking for the treasure room, I know where that is. Don't know
Don't distract him.
I want to know where the treasure room
No, he does not. You do realize we're trapped in this place, right?
Oh yeah. And there's also Irina.
Yeah, that too.
No, sir. We do not. Can you just like write it down and I'll look at it later?
I can draw you a map. What do you?
You can draw a map of the whole castle.
Not the whole castle. But
As much as you know, please. I will pay you 50 gold pieces.
wow.
Why did you just glance at Cuckoo?
No. Luke's has. I was glancing at Luke's. Luke's is the one with the
A
gold
servant
pieces.
doesn't pay anyone anything.
Oh.
Master always does.
Oh!
Plan backfires. You know that you have enough copper to give him 50 gold. It would just be a lot. It's like giving someone pennies instead of $1, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, she no, take it you're not going to give him any of your copper. I don't need to be paid for it.
No.
I don't want to be here.
I like you, sir.
Oh, thanks. Glad somebody does.
Are you country now?
This guy is definitely country. Like, this guy is not happy to be here. He almost... I was an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow to the knee. Like, that's this guy right now. Say, you don't look like you're from around here.
We aren't.
So you think that?
I'm you, Durst family estate manager. Actually,
He looks at you. Right. You all have looking for a girl. Looking for Irina.
yes.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Yeah.
Strahd's been looking for her ever since I've been here, since before that.
Well, he has her.
That's not good. That's not good. And he starts to rummage through some papers on his desk, and he looks at you. Have you come prepared?
Definitely.
Define prepared.
Do you have the... He sort of looks around, he lowers his voice, he gestures for you all to come closer. The chain rattles a little bit. Do y'all have the symbol? What's it called? Ravenkind.
I just
symbol
kind of
of
look
Ravenkind?
down at myself like.
Does that one have it? The bird? Does your bird have it?
It is a raven.
If he did, he wouldn't really. Would you tell us?
Do you have it? No, I was just like, I'm a raven.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he's just staring at you like waiting for an answer. And then when you don't give one, he's like, somebody translate for that thing?
We're not sure.
We're not sure!
Barely understand the word he says. He just repeats.
Here is my love language!
Why is that your response?
Why is that your
Love language.
Okay, if you have the symbol, you go like this. If you don't have the symbol, you go like this. Okay.
He doesn't have it.
He
He doesn't
doesn't
have it. Gina, what does the symbol look like?
Here, I'll show you. And he pulls out a paper and begins to sketch out the symbol of Ravenkind. I will show you the picture. If you guys are gonna try to take something from Strahd, y'all gotta be prepared. Gotta be ready. I'm surprised you came here already.
Yeah, me too.
This is what he showed you.
Oh.
Where do we get that?
It's in the Abbey. Abbey of St. Markovia. I can draw you. I can show you how to get there.
Oh, okay, but why do we need it?
Strahd hates you. I'll give you an advantage.
Hey, that sounds good.
And that, I like that. Let's find
we
that.
would like a map.
Do we have
written?
maps?
Yeah.
He
We would like that.
He quickly pulls out the paper. He's glancing around now. His eyes are flicking back and forth, and he starts very quickly drawing you out a map from where Castle Ravenloft is to where the Abbey of Markovia is. That would be a good thing to write down, just as a note. The Abbey of St. Markovia is where the symbol of Ravenkind is.
By the way,
How'd
do
you
you
get
know
that?
who Blinsky is?
The toy maker?
Wait. Yeah.
Wait,
Last I heard, he lives in Valak.
Okay.
Everyone frantically starts taking notes. You're welcome. This guy's a good guy to find. Glad you didn't try to kill him. So you guys, he draws
I clicked it.
So, he draws you the map. And he shows you how you guys are here. And how, he aggressively circles this area.
Have to
Very
kill the
aggressively.
horses.
We have.
What did you
What's
say? You have
that?
to kill the horse.
What does that mean? What is that? Is that a code word? What does that mean?
Yes.
No.
That's a code word.
Simultaneously, the two humanoids.
Yes.
in the
No.
party. As if it was practiced.
Yeah.
Abbey of Markovia.
Yes. Abbey of St. Markovia.
Oh.
Yes.
Who was Markovia?
Markovia. Oh, I have notes on this. Where'd she go? Okay, seriously, what the? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, where is it? Yeah.
Melanthios. Pretty good with blocks, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Wanna see if I do something?
Sir,
Eh?
are you familiar with the concept of life debts?
Oh my god! he very slowly just sort of lifts the chained wrist, puts it down, starts writing again. You've lost him. He just starts writing again.
Okay, this guy's my best friend.
Before he can even start answering your question about what's her face.
I owe no debt to you.
Okay, guys. So, Markovia. She was a priest of the Morning Lord. She thought Strahd was a tyrant. Tried to stand up against him. They actually fought. She fought him, and for a while we thought she might succeed. Strahd sent a bunch of vampires after she destroyed all of them. She was good. But in the end, we never saw her after her last confrontation with Strahd. Don't know what happened. But they say Strahd walks in the limp because of her. So that's something.
Do you know the best way to get out of here?
And you okay?
I have hiccups.
Sir? Ma'am?
I'm a sir.
Sir? He sort of does a quick up and down and just, sir?
Wow.
Akira just starts laughing into a pile of scrolls, which proceed to start curling slightly at the edges. Smoke starts to wisp off. What was the question? I got distracted by Akira burning things.
Oh, do you know the best way to get out of here?
I assume through the main gates.
Stay not.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
I do lockpicking things.
I do lockpicking things.
Yeah.
I like how that was an just
I try to free him.
Oh, you're gonna try to pick the lock on the manacles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll the d20 plus your proficiency plus your dex.
Okay.
I like
3
it.
plus 9. 3 plus 9, that's 12.
Yeah, it's plus that.
It takes you a little while, mostly because he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
We're being nice.
As he keeps jerking it away from you, and you're stop it!
Mm-hmm.
So it takes you a while, but you do eventually hear the ping! And the lock manacle falls open. He takes his wrist, he rubs, he looks at you. Thank you.
Do you want to come with us?
If we find a way out, of course.
I'll take you up on that. You get out of here. You have a way out. I'll come with you. Not on any adventure. I'm too old for that now. But I'll come with you out of this castle.
So you wouldn't want to lead us out of here?
Absolutely not. I lived here long enough to know that yeah, you're foolish if you're coming in here unprepared.
We all
We had a plan.
Did you now?
Yeah.
I see.
He planned it.
They helped.
I kept asking questions about it.
Let's see. Do you know of Gertruda?
Truda.
She's from Barovia.
Truda. You know, I feel like I did hear the name recently.
Does Strahd have her?
I heard the name. She's in the castle.
Well, that's a good sign.
Where did you hear it from?
News travels through walls. You hear things. See things sometimes. Can't be too careful.
Evidently.
Okay.
Are there any secret passages that we could go in?
Not here. Not in here. This is just the accountant. That's all.
Well, maybe
And he
we got a
looks
career change
He looks
now.
very done with the fact that all of these hundreds upon hundreds of scrolls are nothing but taxes. That's
Well-
all he's been doing.
If we find a way out, you can think about a career change.
Thank you. And he looks at you and he's so he might cry. He's so happy. Thank you. Good luck. May the Morning Lord smile on you. Now get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess we exit.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we go.
Which way are you
We
going?
are for these. Okay.
In the direction of Gertruda and Irina?
You don't know where that
Just
in this
try
room.
us just back down the stairs, or do you want to stay?
Okay, you can go down the stairs. That's fine.
Or I mean,
Didn't
what do
he
you
like
all
give
wanna
us
do?
like a sort of a map of the place?
Here. He gave you. What did I say that he gave you? I don't remember.
He didn't give us a whole.
I remember he gave you the directions to get to Kresk. He also the treasure room. He showed you where the treasure
Oh
room
yeah,
is.
we were gonna go there, I guess.
I guess. Since we don't know where anything else is.
Don't you think maybe there might be dragons in the treasure room?
No.
Family to me.
We already have a miniature dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Small. Akira. Akira is flattered. And one of the tax papers catches on fire. No. Just happens. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We go to treasure.
We go to church.
Going down the stairs?
Somebody had randomly.
I just think if it's a treasure room, there has to be dragons.
It's always dragons. It's always dragons.
Or pirates. Could be pirates.
Or pirate dragons.
Or pirate.
Whoa.
So, in this room, on the far side, there was a door that led out. And then there's the stairway that you came from. You came from the stairs.
We go to the door.
Go to the door? Okay.
Does it open?
It does, actually.
We go in.
Okay. This is the audience hall. Dim light from the courtyard fills into this great hall through broken glass and iron latticework of a large window on the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. There are hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs draping the hall. It actually hides the ceiling from view. Directly across the window stand, a set of double doors in the east wall. Further south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far end of the southern hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble stairway. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
It's dark in here.
Yes.
Should I turn on some lights again?
There are no torches on the walls.
Bonfire.
You could cast Firebolt at something and set it on fire, if you so chose. Akira sets throne on fire.
Can Melanthios like sit on the throne?
You can. You fight your way through a couple of
As
cobwebs.
it's raining?
Before you set it on fire.
Fight your way through a couple of cobwebs. You seat yourself on this very lovely wooden throne. You recline. It's relatively comfortable. It's nice. You feel powerful, which is more important than comfort at this moment.
Light a different chair on fire. One of the
Roll my
servants'
eyes.
chairs.
You say there was doors at the
There are
back?
doors.
Okay. Okay, can I go over to the doors while he
Which
reclines?
ones? There are several.
Oh, and one that will lead us to the girl.
Okay.
We'll go through
Maybe
the
someone could
smallest
do a
one.
Check and see if like we could hear anything behind any of the doors.
Go ahead, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Smallest.
Melanthios
This is
takes.
an audience hall.
He just lounges. He's just done. His brain doesn't work anymore.
So 9 total.
9 total? Okay. Everything appears to be silent. You hear a slight moaning coming from the second door. You hear this sort of low, ghostly,
That doesn't sound like a kid.
Doesn't sound like them. Let's not go in that one.
let's not go in that one.
I peck at that door a little and just kind of imitate the moan so I know what I'm
Just-
hearing.
Cuckoo just walks over. It sounds almost like someone like angrily knocking. Like there's these 2 angry raps on the door, and he knows there's 2 little chunks taken out of it, out of the wood from Cuckoo's beak. And Cuckoo sort of like cocks his head at you guys, and if a bird could smile, that's what he would be doing.
Oh.
So there's only 2 doors, did you say?
There are 3 doors.
And one of them has moaning.
The second one.
What are the other 2 have?
One of them is a set of double doors, and then there's a single door at the other end of the hall. And staircases.
You guys should go through the single door.
And what are you gonna do?
Follow you?
Can you bear to leave your son behind?
Barely. But I will.
But I will.
With a single door? Without the moaning?
No, yeah. The one without the moaning is good.
So you guys are going in the single door?
Yes.
Towards the north? Okay, so you guys walk out into the hallway. If you take the single door, which is the door that the throne was facing, by the way. The throne was facing towards that
Okay.
door, which leads out into the hall.
Oh, well, that's boring.
This is a long, narrow corridor running east to west. It's choked with cobwebs, and you actually can't see more than a few feet in either direction because of the amount of webbing that is covering the walls. Akira lights it up. And with the single flick of her wrist, an entire... What are you doing, east side or west side? Or both?
Or both.
Okay. With a roar of flame of... The webs, it actually becomes intensely hot for a moment. You'll have to go back into the room, shut the doors, as the flames lick all of the webbing off of the stone walls.
Wow.
This guy needs a maid.
Thanks, Kira.
You're welcome.
And then you can come back out, and you see that there is a passage either direction.
Can we see anything on the end?
You know.
You can see it goes into darkness on both sides. You can see the embers of the remaining, because when the webs lit up, they were just vaporized instantly.
Wait.
So you have little embers floating through the air now. They give you some light.
No. You said that the cobwebs are pretty thick?
Yeah.
It means no one has passed there in quite some time.
Oh, that's a good point.
Clever girl.
Maybe
Which
it's a
means the-
secret passageway.
We're gonna go down this way no matter what.
Left or
I'm
right?
just saying.
That's true. What if we went in a different door? What about those double doors?
The double doors were around the moaning sound was coming
How about
from.
not the double doors?
The other door.
Yeah.
You guys had come in through one of the single doors on the east side.
Mhm.
The double doors on the east side had the moaning. You just went through the south side door that had cobwebs all in the hallway. And then there were 2 stairways going down on the north side of them.
Oh, okay.
Let's go down the stairs.
Yeah.
Which one? She said 2.
The left one.
You're okay, left one.
Left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of following you all, so.
Okay. So as you go down, it gets slowly darker and darker. You all have dark vision, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. You
I
can
do.
see everything.
Yeah.
We'll just say for this that you do, Cuckoo. I know that you do, Akira, because you're half demon.
Where would that?
So you guys all walk down. You can see dust motes floating in the air. At the end of the south wall, there's a staircase that rises up into the darkness. And between the staircases, the one that you just came down, the one you can see across from you going up, there are 2 alcoves. Each one contains a suit of armor covered with dark stains, whether it's blood or something else, you're not sure.
Each suit of armor clutches a mace. The attack end of which is shaped like the head of a dragon. Words are engraved. Words are engraved on the arches above the suits of armor, but they've been scratched out.
I take the mace.
I take the other mace.
Guys.
I mean,
we try to pass between them.
That is
Someone's gonna get hit.
Okay, so you're walking up to try and steal it?
Yes. Well, not steal, just take.
Thesaurus. Okay, so you walk up to this. You walk up to it. Are you walking in front of it, or are you coming from the side? Because it's in an alcove, so...
Cuckoo, are you doing the same thing?
I'm from the side.
Isn't there another one?
Yes,
too?
there's one across.
Yeah, I want the other one.
Okay, how are you? Are you like trying to like slip into the side of the alcove, or are you going straight for it? How are you doing this?
I'm going straight for this. I think it's just I'm not really paying enough attention, probably.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please. Both of you.
I told you!
No!
Because as Cuckoo approaches, his foot lands on a previously unseen pressure plate, and you hear something mechanical clicking and grinding of gears, and the wheezing of machinery as both of these suits of armor suddenly jolt up and come to life, flailing their arms on these massive maces.
I knew it!
Okay, what's for the...
I knew
Dexterity
it!
saving throw. So it'd be roll a d20 and add your 15, 16?
Yeah, it's a 16.
Okay.
And my dex, is that the 3 or the 7?
The saving throw.
Or 7.
It would be the saving throw. So it
It's 6.
Okay.
16.
6 plus 9, 15.
okay, nice. So both of you, with
Mine's 22.
practiced ease, as soon as you see this happen, you both, as soon as you heard the click, you went, "This is a trap," and you both instantly, with almost practiced grace, like it's a ballet, slip out of the way, and the maces both at the same time swing through the air and hit nothing. Neither of you take any damage.
Trap.
Because
Are
it's
they alive and are they attacking us?
they don't appear to be alive. You can hear the mechanical clicking and whizzing as these things continue to flail about. And after about another 60 or so seconds of this, they both fall still and resume their position.
Yep, that's a trap. Knew that was coming.
Akira is like that really sarcastic. She's like the Jane Austen narrator,
Yeah.
where it just like mocks everyone. That's Akira.
I can live with that.
Okay, guys, do we want to... And girls.
Wow. Okay. You were saying.
Do we want to continue and see if we can get through, or go
No,
to the
guys.
other one?
The maces, you can destroy the trap, or disable the trap. Like as a rogue, you can do that, just to let you know.
I thievery it and destroy the trap with my sneaky things.
Cuckoo, do you want to assist?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your thieves' tools with advantage.
And we're just sitting there watching the show.
So as soon as you see this trap, it's +9. So just roll your d20 twice, take the higher, and add 9. That looks like 11. Roll it again. Is that an 11?
Yeah.
Okay. So 20.
Yeah.
So it's quite amazing because as soon as Melanthios dodges out of the way of this mace, he immediately kneels down, whips out a few long, spindly-looking tools, slips them underneath the pressure plate, and all of a sudden you hear the plate pops open, and both of the armored guards come to a grinding halt, and they just stand there.
I take the mace.
Okay.
I take the other mace.
Okay.
Can I have it as a weapon now?
You can. You are not proficient with it, but it is a dragon-headed mace. It does 2d6 damage.
Oh, that's beautiful. Do we guys want to go up the staircase?
There's a staircase behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's the
Yes.
alcoves and the suit armor, and then the staircase this time.
Yes. I mean, there has to be something valuable there.
That, or that he just likes playing traps everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, that's a possibility.
Welcome
put
to
him past
Barovia.
him.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are going up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I bet the treasure's up there.
I feel like we should be cautious though, because if there's something really valuable, he's gonna have more than one trap.
What if it's semi-valuable?
You don't say that though.
True.
Careful! Careful!
Yeah.
That's better. You get what you meant.
Sometimes you understand me.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I just make that noise. You're like, what?
You're just describing the subtext, so careful.
Oh wait, no. There's a map there's a it goes down, not up. It's a staircase going down, my bad. Because there was two staircases that you came from. You realize that both of the staircases in that other room both came down here. And then there's another staircase that goes down.
Okay. My throat doesn't know if it's trying to cough or it's trying to hiccup. It doesn't even. You can't figure it out. It's so sad.
Okay, so if you guys go down the staircase, you find yourselves once again in the room with the dragons and gargoyles.
Oh.
However, are you guys trying to leave?
Yeah.
We are.
I thought we were looking for the girl.
But we need to get that one symbol.
Symbol of Ravenkind!
The symbol of Ravenkind. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we're leaving.
Okay.
If we can.
He's
And we're coming. Would we
Then we're
first
coming
get?
back.
Would we first get the item and then come back for the girl and
Yes.
the old man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we want to bring the old man with us immediately.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean,
to get the girl, because he doesn't really care about his accountant. It's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But he probably cares about Irene a lot, so we need special protection to take her. For sure.
We'll have to double back once we find a way out.
Could you use the
Message spell?
yeah.
So you can give him directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Good job.
alright, so you're sending him a message?
Look, we gotta get out.
We need to find a way out.
We
first.
should get out first.
So you go back into Area 8 and you recognize this is the area that you came through when you first entered.
We open the door.
You
We
go
tried
through the main foyer that has the 4 dragon statues that are curled up in the corners. And all of a sudden you hear a slight
Oh no.
Akira,
Yeah.
this is your job.
Dragons are very distant in the family.
not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 flashes of red scurry down the walls.
Oh my god.
And you see where once there were dragon statues, there are now 4 about your size sparkling crimson dragons staring directly at you.
Are any of them slightly smaller?
No, they're all about your
I-
size.
Are they real? Like, are they just stone moving about, or?
You can make a Arcana check.
Oh man.
I knew we would have dragons.
How did you know?
I just knew it.
Maybe
Luke's in this
Luke's-
instant of fear, seeing these dragons materialize, suddenly decides to spew out the fact that he knew there would be dragons! He knew it!
Okay, that is D6.
These are most definitely real dragons.
Okay.
And one of them is it sort of starts to prowl forward. There's like a flame that comes off the side of its mouth. And all of them, each one of them has fixed its eyes on one of you.
Does me having dragon blood have any influence in the situation?
I don't know, does it?
How can I find out?
Do you speak Draconic?
I don't know.
It would say on your sheet.
Common, draconic, elvish.
Oh, she does speak Draconic.
you should make them our friends.
Okay, so I'm talking to dragons now?
You can
Yes.
certainly try.
Okay. Wait.
Akira just throws her hands out in front of her in this adorable, cute, frilly pink dress that she's wearing. She throws out her hands, and the Draconic yells, "Wait!" And at first, the dragon in front of her kind of takes a step back and cocks its head. And then you hear a low, throaty laugh. This,
Okay.
if you wanted to leave, then you should have done it before now. And that is where we are going to call it for the night. So, everyone, thank you again for listening in to the 3rd episode of Dorm Rooms and Deadlines. Turn in next week where a bunch of sad, tired college students attempt to defeat the dragons as well as their homework. Thanks for listening.